When I was 20 years old, I was going to a coaching center for my university's test preparation. It was 6:30 in the morning. Suddenly, the driver increased the car's speed. At the same moment, I saw a gun pointed at me from the side of the door. We were basically being chased by two people on a motorbike who wanted to rob us. Somehow, the driver managed to outrun them and we were successful in running away. Yet, when we reached the center, my body couldn't stop shaking. My anxiety levels went way up that I could hear my heartbeat and cried non-stop for hours. This was not the first time I saw death in front of me, but it was the first time I was alone when it happened. The second time it happened, I was with my family. Somehow, I didn't panic or even cried. Instead, I intentionally dropped my phone under the seat of the car as soon as I saw that we were going to be robbed. I gave away my sister's phone, which was worth about 4,000 to 5,000 rupees, which wasn't so expensive. But both times, thankfully, I and my family were saved and they ran away without taking any stuff. Apart from being grateful and alive, whenever I reflect on these experiences, I'm amazed by the ability of our minds and how drastically different it reacts in certain situations. Our mind has a fascinating ability to change itself and adapt. A couple of days ago, while reading the book TED Talk, I came across this concept called experience simulator, and it helped me to understand why my mind reacted in different ways. Basically, a part of our brain called the prefrontal cortex allows us to test out and see theories in real time in our brain. This is the same concept that is applied when pilots learn to fly. They use flight simulators to learn and test their skills so they don't make mistakes when it's real life. The thought of accomplishing your goal, completing that degree, owning your own business, fluently speaking your target language, or even a negative one can make you happy or sad. You test out the theory of what's happening to you, and based on all of the past stories and horrible experiences you must have heard beforehand, you come up with an end result or a prediction about your own future. These calculations happen within seconds, initiating a response mechanism of freeze or flight in your body. Sometimes the prediction leads to motivation, and sometimes it does the complete opposite and scares us to the point we are left in shock. When the same incident happens for the second time, instead of going into a freeze or flight mode, your mind makes a rational decision and keeps your functions within the body in control. This is exactly what happened with me, and instead of reacting like the first time, neither my mind panicked nor it created chaos. When Experience Simulator predicts positive results, it creates synthetic happiness. If it's a negative, we tend to let go of the idea or go into full defense mode. We know that we never can 100% accurately predict what can happen in the future, but to get close to that accurate prediction, we have to use some kind of data. Data acts as a piece of evidence, and that evidence can only come from actions. We have to become comfortable with uncomfortable situations. The more you dive into uncomfortable situations and the more you practice one thing, the higher the chances are of your mind to come up with a solution and make a rational decision. The only way to shut down your lizard brain is to take action and do what looks scary to you, whether it's about applying somewhere or scared to let go of something else. There are many theories we can use, but what I like the most are 1% and bricolage theories. These theories help in overcoming two types of mindset. The 1% theory helps us to get better in chunks each day and stop us from becoming overwhelmed and demotivated by the long journey ahead. And the bricolage theory helps us to overcome the mindset, I don't have resources so I can't start now. So if we want to grow, we need to become a part of the process and not only get fixated on the outcome. Use what's available now and then gradually build upon it. You have what it takes to execute your idea. Start leveraging it. The biggest black mark on your working resume is the road not taken, the project not initiated, and the art not made. We all are capable of learning. We just need to figure out how to apply it. I hope you got some kind of help from this video. I would love to know your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe.